Kate here with Bauer Cares, and today we have Gretchen Kerr with the Executive Director of Our West Bayfront. Gretchen, can you please provide me with a brief overview of your organization and its mission?
Sure, yeah. So Our West Bayfront, simply put, is a neighborhood revitalization organization. It was started in the West Bayfront here in around 2014 is when folks started to kind of organize around the idea of building an organization like ours. We came out with our first community plan in 2016. So we've been working through that strategic plan for several years now. And our mission is really, doing thoughtful development in the neighborhoods that constitute our footprint. So thoughtful development, building neighborhood pride, civic engagement, civic kind of education. When we're very resident centered. So everything that we do try to include as many resident voices as we possibly can in our community events, our development projects, and so forth. So that's kind of who we are. Just really quickly, our footprint, just so you know, is between West 12th and the water, the Bayfront, and then the Bayfront connector to the west to Sassafras Street. So we have quite a big footprint with several neighborhoods scattered throughout. So
Yeah, we've had the opportunity down at Bauer Property Management to participate with Our West Bayfront in multiple projects, a few of which were a roofing project, a few siding projects, a lot of concrete, which was awesome to fix up a lot of the sidewalks.
Yep.
And a lot of other homeowners and landlords down there have participated with you also. Can you just tell people kind of how those programs work and the difference it's making? Not to mention the new trash cans, which look good, and it's great to be able to walk down the road and have a place to put garbage.
Yeah. So my predecessor, Anna Franz, was the original executive director and really implemented a lot of these projects. Tomorrow is actually my 1 year anniversary here with Our West Bayfront, and I live in the neighborhood and have volunteered with the organization for a long time. But yeah, so considerable amount of grant funding has been put towards exactly what you're talking about, Matt. We've installed community garbage cans throughout our neighborhoods. That was one of it continues to be still kind of one of the big areas of feedback that we get from residents is the amount of litter that people are trying to manage. So we've installed those throughout the community. Matt is referring with the concrete, he's referring to, we've received quite a bit of funding through ECRA, which is the Erie County Gaming Revenue Authority, ECRA. And so through that program, Mission Main Street and others, we've been able to match 50% to what a property owner would normally have to pay to install new sidewalks in front of their property. So we've been able to secure, I don't have the number off the top of my head, but quite a few of those throughout the community, West 8th in particular, where I believe Matt is really referring to, and then also along Liberty Street and around Gridley Park. Definitely on West 8th Street, we've invested over $300,000 in grant money to do beautification projects. Again, the sidewalks, we have money for it to install some new lighting and some streetscaping. So yeah, a great program, and property owners love it because they get 50% off basically what they would normally pay.
Yeah, it's really cleaning up the neighborhood, and it's making it a lot easier to have pride in the neighborhood. And I know I've made a lot more phone calls to other people in the neighborhood just asking them to pick up their garbage since we've done all this, which
Right.
most people, as soon as they find out there's an issue, they jump right on it. I just think it's made the neighborhood look a lot better. I know it's made our buildings in the front of our places a lot better, so it's definitely much appreciated. Can
Yeah.
you can you tell us like what you guys are planning on doing in the future? Any projects you have coming up, and then maybe any kind of fundraising opportunities?
Yeah, great question. Yeah, so right now one of the major things that came back, we revisited our community plan back in 2022, 2023. And one of the things that was very clear from residents is they wanted opportunities for home ownership and affordable housing. So that's really what we've been focusing on really for the last 5 or so years. We're in the process of renovating several properties that we bought through the Erie Land Bank. So these were blighted properties, needed extensive amounts of work. We were able to bring in a lot of money through grants through the state and otherwise our corporate partners to renovate those properties. So we've got one at 702 Raspberry Street that is currently being worked on. That'll be a 2 residential affordable housing unit plus a small commercial unit on the front. We've got another one on Walnut Street that we're going to be starting shortly. We have 811 West 7th Street, which is a community build, very unique project where we've relied a lot on volunteer hours to renovate a blighted property. We're going on, I think, almost 2 years now of working on that, and we're going to be getting ready to sell that through the Community Land Trust very soon. We'll be having an open house for that, so you all will be invited for sure to come and see like the amazing work that's gone on there. I won't bore you with all of the details, but we have several housing projects in the works for the next, going to keep us busy at least for the next 1.5 to 2 years. And then the other thing I want to mention is that West 8th Street that, we share property on, Matt, so our organization invested on West 8th Street. We've renovated a property where we have our offices, so we're stationed here. We have affordable rental units at the top of it. But we're really dedicated, and we're really going to be focusing in as much as we can in the next 2 years on the revitalization of West 8th Street. It's part of our plan. We know that it once was and can be in the future a really vibrant commercial corridor connected to our downtown. So I'm really excited about the prospects there. And so we will definitely be raising some funds for that. We just also acquired a vacant lot on West 8th Street that could be a development project in the future around that revitalization effort. So it's funny you ask about fundraising because normally, in the past, we've relied on generosity of folks, throughout the year and then through Erie Gives, but we've really kind of as an organization decided we need to do some more formal fundraising. So we're hoping to kind of launch that with an end of year appeal at the end of 2025, and then going into more of a formalized fundraising program in 2026. So we're looking forward to continuing to make more connections around fundraising for sure.
You do have an event coming up though, right?
Yes, we have.
Festival?
Yes. So
Sounds like fun.
one of our most popular events in the community is Porch Fest. That's coming up at the end of September, always the last Saturday of September. And the thing that's great about that program is that it grew out of residents who live here. We didn't bring that, our West Bayfront did not to bring that to the community. We're now involved because we help with a lot of logistics and helping fundraise for it and just support to put it on. But it really was a resident-centered event that was brought to the community, and it's just grown ever since. And we are told all the time that it's some of the folks' most favorite event of the year. The other great thing of it's become kind of a tourist attraction. There's a lot of people that come in, not necessarily from far away, but maybe from the county or even down near Meadville, who come in for the day to attend the festival. It really speaks to the walkability and the bikeability of our community, and a way to just show off some of the beautiful homes and listen to great music. Yeah, so that's coming up at the end of September. So we hope everyone comes out for that.
Is this free to get into? Are there tickets?
Nope, it's all free. We raise all of the money through sponsorship to pay the musicians. We don't ask the musicians to play for free. They're working musicians. So all of the sponsorship money goes directly to pay musicians. The only thing that anyone would ever have to pay for is we're stationed at Gridley Park. So we have a tent there. And then Erie Ale Works always joins us, so folks can buy a beer. There's a trolley that goes from Gridley and drops people off throughout the day at various porches. And then there's a hot dog stand that we have there every year. So people can purchase some food, they can drink some beers in the park, and then be on their way. But the really great thing is that the hosts over the years, the porch hosts, have also made food for people, have drinks available. And so it's really kind of cool how they've taken ownership of the hosting of the event on their porch. So yeah, it's great. It's a great free event. Yes, great free event.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Please come join us. Yeah, it'll be
I know
great.
Allison in our office, she lives within your footprint and she's always talking about Porch Fest. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Great day. Yep.
well, Gretchen, thank you for sharing with us. I know when this program first came out, I couldn't even believe like there was something like that. It's made, a big difference in our neighborhood down there. The 300 block, 400 block of West A Street. I'm really glad that it's there, and homeowners and landlords, property owners have taken advantage of it, and it's neat to see what will happen in the future down there that you
Yeah.
guys are helping to develop.
Well, we thank you, Matt. We consider you definitely a partner. You take amazing care of your properties, and you will definitely be part of those conversations moving forward.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.